Bill Maher hypes Nikki Haley as a viable alternative to Trump. She's having a moment. The HBO host says Haley is having a moment that could keep her afloat in the GOP primary. Real-time, host Bill Maher is hyping Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley as a viable alternative to former President Trump in the GOP primary. During Friday's panel discussion, Maher gave props to President Biden and the former UN ambassador on the Republican side as being effective communicators when it comes to defending Israel against pro-Hamas sympathizers in the country. "I want to ask about this Nikki Haley thing because she's having a moment," Maher said. "I feel like something is coalescing around her being the anti-Trump, that if there was ever a chance for an indoor Republican, a paper train Republican." New York Times columnist Bret Stephens agreed, urging her GOP rivals like former Vice President Mike Pence, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie as well as non-serious candidates to drop out and endorse her. "I think she's the only credible Republican that anyone probably in this room can stomach as President of the United States," Stephens said. Maher then listed several popular GOP governors in blue states from Vermont's Phil Scott, Massachusetts' Charlie Baker, to Maryland's former Governor Larry Hogan, asking, can Nikki Haley do this on a national level? Democratic strategist Paul Begala insisted Haley is the strongest candidate against Biden, citing polls showing her in a wider lead in hypothetical matchups versus other Republicans. "Here's a real-world problem. If somehow she beats Trump, do you really think Trump is gonna be like Hillary did for Barack and just let's link arms and march off together, one team? He will burn it down. He tried to burn the Capitol when he lost the last election," Begala said. "He will destroy her and his party if somehow he does not get the nomination because he's a narcissist. It's a cult. So poor Nikki. Even if she wins, Trump will take her down." "Well, what can we do to help?" Maher asked. Stephen pointed out the terrifying polls that show Trump beating Biden in several swing states, which prompted Maher to renew his call for the incumbent Democrat to step aside. "I have no doubt he can do the job. I just don't think he can win the job," Maher said. "Perception becomes reality. They think he's too old. I saw him on 60 Minutes. I thought what he said was great, but he was falling asleep."